forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Happy Friday, happy weekend. Welcome in here tonight. A roofing dog at Adams Memorial's camera looking off towards Carl Hospital there in Urbana. And we're finding quiet conditions here tonight. Let's take a look at the satellite and radar picture where we have, again, some very calm weather across the region with no major weather issues out there at all. If we can switch over to our Max 1 graphics, we can show you that on the satellite and radar picture. As you can see, temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s, and we've got some low 60s from Springfield to Effingham at 63 degrees. Through the rest of this evening, you can see that temperatures are going to remain a little cool, back down to the low 50s. We'll come back and we'll talk about the incredible warmth for the weekend, so stick around. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
A woman was hit by someone accused of driving drunk. The important message her family wants you to know. And some would call it vigilante justice, where one group is taking it on themselves to find sex offenders. And it's one of the largest street festivals in the Midwest, but organizers say its future is at a crossroads.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
She's an awesome person. She's very much a light of our family.
But now she's fighting for her life. A woman who was hit in a DUI crash is still in critical condition. Good evening. I'm Jessica Coons in for Paul and Jennifer. Monica McCoy was hit while walking 2 weeks ago in Champaign. It happened on Springfield Avenue near Mattis. A woman is facing aggravated DUI charges for that crash. Now McCoy's family is using her story to share a message against drunk driving. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live where the crash happened. So Courtney, what did happen that night?
Right, Jessica, well, as you said, this is right where it took place. McCoy was walking right in this general area whenever she was hit, and witnesses said that they saw the car that hit her flying in her direction. That's how they described it. Now, McCoy is still in the hospital, but her family wants her story to spread an important message.
Obviously, it was very serious and very devastating injuries that she has. Still on life support, still in serious critical condition right now.
But Monica McCoy is still hanging on. Her cousin, Erica Brown, says her family has faith the 36-year-old will come out of this all right.
She definitely loves God and knows that he's going to pull her through that.
McCoy was hit 2 weeks ago while walking in a crosswalk on Springfield Avenue. Barbara Anastasi is facing aggravated DUI charges for that crash. The Champaign County State's attorney says Anastasi admitted to drinking 2 mixed drinks before driving.
But I was shocked to know that someone would just, hit her because they were drunk and they didn't know it, wasn't coherent and wasn't doing their due diligence to make sure that the pedestrians and other people were safe.
The crash damaged McCoy's spine, lungs, and internal organs. Her family is afraid this will slow down her path to becoming an RN.
She was very close to being done with this program, and she was so proud of herself and working so hard and just wouldn't give up.
Brown says she wants this to be heard loud and clear, especially heading into the holiday season.
People think that they can buzz drive, drunk drive, and I just would hope that when they look at stories like about Monica and others, that they would think twice about drinking before they get behind the wheel of a car.
McCoy was supposed to graduate from her RN program next month. Her family is seeking any help they can get to help cover the cost of these unexpected medical bills. You can find more information about how to help them on our website at WCIA.com. Live in Champaign, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Courtney, thank you. Anastasi is facing 1 to 12 years in prison for that DUI charge. The punishment is more serious because someone was hurt. Champaign police are investigating shots fired. It happened just before 3 near the corner of Elm and Washington. Police are giving very little information right now, but several shell casings were found in the street there. A man was in court on child porn charges in McLean County today. 22-year-old Drake Rivera is accused of engaging in sexual acts and filming with a minor. Rivera's bond was set at $1 million. He's ordered to stay away from the victim. One Facebook page is looking to expose sex predators in central Illinois. STC Predator hunters conducts online stings. Volunteer decoy accounts pose as underage girls to try to catch people trying to meet up with them. The creator says it's important to have watchdogs on the internet to make sure kids are safe.
With how popular the Save the Children movement is now, I feel like people really want to see this stuff. It's stuff that should be known. These people shouldn't be able to just be out there doing this, messaging children, whatever they're doing.
The group says they're reporting their most extreme cases to police. We have a follow-up for you. Governor Pritzker says House Speaker Michael Madigan should step down as chairman of the state Democratic Party. He agrees with Senator Dick Durbin that the connection in a federal bribery investigation hurt Democrats at the polls. Senator Tammy Duckworth agreed with Pritzker's comments. She also called for Madigan to step down. The Justice Department has implicated him in a bribery scheme involving ComEd. Public Health is reporting more than 10,000 new COVID cases in Illinois. That makes over 465,000 total. The 7-day positivity rate is 9.6%. 49 more people have died. Some of those were from Champaign, Coles, Edgar, Ford, Macon, Macoupin, Piatt, Sangamon, and Vermilion counties all across central Illinois there. More than 10,000 people have died across the state. Sangamon County has seen nearly 500 cases over the past 2 days. Public health officials don't have one specific answer for what led to that spike. This comes right after county officials decided to defy state orders. Restaurants there are allowed to have indoor dining.
You know, this is probably from testing 2 or 3 days ago that we're getting this information. So we've got a little bit on the back end. It doesn't really show any of the efforts people have been putting. And we hope that it, beyond just trying to help the restaurants a little bit, that the community is going to try to help as well.
The public health director says there were outbreaks at some locations, but none big enough to lead to such high numbers. Cases are also surging in Effingham County. More than 600 people there have been required to isolate. The health department says the spike is largely a result of people not following safety guidelines. They were surprised to see this before the holidays. Coming up tonight at 10, we'll have more on how crucial it is to keep following CDC guidelines in the coming winter months. The votes continue to be counted. We look at how close the nation is to having a president-elect. Also tonight.
This is not a decision that we are making or preparing to make lightly.
It's been a mainstay in central Illinois for more than 3 decades. What festival may just have to call it quits. All right, Kevin, another beautiful day, headed into a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, if you like today, we're going to do it all over again. About 3 more days in a row. Let's talk about where the high temperature got today. What do you think? Do we make it to the mid-70s? Let's pull up the almanac. And yeah, 73 degrees. Look at that normal. They average 56. Oof, that's nice. And we've got more of that to come. Awesome weekend ahead. When it will finally cool off, and we'll talk thunderstorms in the forecast when we come back.
WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Dr. G's Brainworks.
Keep up to date with CI Living CI On The Go app. You can watch segments about cooking, community events, contests, and more. And best of all, it's free. It's the CI On The Go app from CI Living and WCIA 30.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we live where you live, so we honor those who serve and defend our country. To show our gratitude, we're offering great deals store-wide during our Veterans Day sale. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free from top brands like Goodyear. Save over $100 on this Craftsman Mechanics tool set. Energizer AA or AAA batteries are just $4.99. And this weekend, as a thank you, veterans and active military members save an extra 10% at checkout.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Menards is your complete plumbing and bathroom headquarters. Nobody has more Richmond water heaters in stock. Save on natural gas and LP, electric hybrid, and tankless water heaters. All Richmond water heaters are 11% off. Then give your bath a makeover with a comfortable tub or shower from Lions. Right now, save 11% on all Lions tubs and showers at Menards. Save big money at Menards.
Now that businesses are reopening, Central Illinois knows who to call to get their lives back in order. They call Menold. Consider Menold Sanitizing and Disinfection Service and see if it's the right choice for you. We've been your trusted partner in the community for over 40 years.
CI Living is celebrating birthdays, whether you're 1 or 100. If your birthday, family member, or friends is coming up, submit your picture 1 week in advance at WCIA.com. Click on Contest. Include name, birth date, and hometown. Birthday Smiles, sponsored by All Smiles Family Dentistry.
Join the WCIA3 sports team. Brett Behrens, Marley Weirda, and Andy Olson from the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign Sports Desk for the best in local sports coverage in Central Illinois on WCIA3. Weather on WCIA3 is brought to you by American Eagle Auto Glass. Now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Kevin Lighty.
All right, a beautiful night across the area. No issues from Champaign to Mattoon, Charleston, and then down around Gibson City. All of our camera shots on our Roofing Dog iNet camera network looking good, along with great views on the satellite and radar picture because there's no precipitation anywhere even close to us here. I mean, look at all the surrounding states. Nothing going on. Temperatures are still mild and in the 60s for areas like Danville, 63 Watseka, 60 in Decatur, 62 in Mattoon, and boy, that outdoor dining, we've had those temperatures in the 60s here. And even at 8 o'clock tonight, we're still in the mid-50s, so take advantage of being outside. And that carries into the weekend as well. Pana, a high of 74 degrees. Water Tower in Herrick with a nice sunny day, maybe a few fair weather cumulus clouds at 74. And in Atwood, 73 degrees. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, a little breezy. There's going to be a little wind out there, but not terrible. And if you don't have the opportunity, if you've got plans or something that doesn't allow you to get out and enjoy things on Saturday, Sunday looks just as nice. So maybe you're heading out there to Lake of the Woods or other area local forest preserves. Boy, the weather is just going to cooperate so nicely for the weekend. I would take advantage as much as possible. And here is a look at temperatures as we go throughout. Even early next week, look at Monday and Tuesday, 76, 75. And then the bottom drops out for Wednesday and Thursday. So it is right around this time frame here where obviously we've got a little bit of a transition. And that's going to come in the form of a cold front that will bring us on Tuesday afternoon and evening a shot at maybe some showers and thunderstorms across the area. So you know, you don't talk about thunderstorms too often here in November, but we may have some of that around. We'll have to watch and make sure that none of those are strong or severe, because obviously when it's, 75 in the middle of November, then you drop down as much as you're going to. Sometimes something's got to give, so we'll watch carefully with that for next Tuesday. Otherwise, 46 for tonight, 73 for tomorrow. Sunny skies and literally just about a perfect day is what we are expecting across the area. Don't forget, you can download the WCIA3 Weather app. All you got to do is search for WCIA3 Weather, download it to your Apple or Android phone. All right, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast as temperatures remain very pleasant. 73, 74, and then 76. That 76 on Monday could potentially be a record. Still 75 Tuesday, but again, the storms come through later into the afternoon and evening and dropping our temperature down for Veterans Day with a high of 53, 56 on Thursday. And again, we're kind of getting back to what is considered normal in those mid-50s by the middle and end of next week. But as I've continually said over the course of the last several days, this upcoming weekend is just going to be amazing.
You've had a good job this week just saying, hey, it's going to be beautiful for the next 5 days or so.
Everybody was very glad about that on Tuesday, that we weren't talking about severe weather or anything like that on Election Day. Yeah. And so, yes, it's been a very easy day for us here in the weather, or easy week in the weather department.
Yeah, you need it sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, thanks. COVID-19 has changed the way a lot of teams are operating, how it helped one Illini put points on the board. Plus this.
Fire is unpredictable and all the time, most of the time.
So the key is learning what to do if and when it happens. How this training is also helping clean up one city.
Stay connected with the WCIA3 News app. Get news, traffic, or severe weather alerts right to your phone. Local news, always on with the WCIA3 News app. Powered by WCIA3 News.
Now through Sunday, get our lowest prices of the year store-wide.
4 days to save at Carpet Weavers. Buy 1 square foot of waterproof flooring, hardwood, or tile, and get the second foot half off, including our shop floors collection. Buy any furniture or accessories, get the second piece half off. Plus, get free labor on every carpet. Don't miss our in-stock furniture floor model sale for huge discounts and fast delivery. Free financing, too.
Through Sunday at Carpet Weavers, we're flooring people.
There are plenty of healthcare options to choose from, but who is the right fit for your family? Christie Clinic is the missing piece you've been looking for. Serving locations throughout East Central Illinois with primary care physicians and 40-plus specialties. We're local and convenient with after-hour care, online scheduling, and patient portal access. Christie Clinic has the care you need to help the pieces of your life fit together better.
You know, it's easy to make promises. The hard thing is keeping them. Sunset promises to carry your load at a most difficult time. To the communities they serve, they promise to be there for your children, your churches, and your organizations. Sunset promises to help our veterans. They will support them with the same level of commitment these veterans had as soldiers defending our freedom. I'm Judy Fraser, and if you're looking for a family that keeps their promises, I would suggest you make just one phone call. Sunset Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers.
The Viewers Club is on the news at 9 on X49. Every weekday, you'll have a chance to win $100. Watch for your Viewers Club card number. If you see your number, claim your prize. Watch the news at 9 on X49 to win.
Live from your local news leader, Jennifer Roscoe, Paul Cicchini, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast, with meteorologist Kevin Lighty and Brett Behrens on sports. You're watching WCIA 3 News at 6.
Well, you know, I'm just hearing that news also, and initially I have to tell you, it stings a little.
The future of the Decatur celebration is looking bleak. Board members say they need money and they need it now, or the celebration may be shut down for good. WCIA 3's Cole Hankey has the story.
The Decatur celebration, like a lot of things, was canceled this year because of COVID. But now board members are making it clear, if something doesn't change soon, it could be gone for good.
And it just can't be, unfortunately, you know, if everybody wants to pitch in, you know, $5 here or $10 there, we're looking at having to, first of all, pay off the debt that we already have incurred. And then secondly, be able to hire staff, bring staff back in.
Board member Shalith Hansbrough says the Decatur Celebration Board needs $150,000 by the end of the month, or the celebration will be called off not just for August 2021, but for the future as well. The news that the celebration is in that bad of a spot caught one key sponsor off guard.
So I think what we need to do is digest the information, find out what the problems are, figure out how the city can help to make this event happen.
Others, like longtime volunteer and executive director of the Decatur Area Arts Council, Jerry Johnson, weren't that surprised by the news.
I think the city has embraced it and understands that it's important to us, not just for fun, but for the economy of Decatur as well, bringing in hundreds of thousands of people during that weekend.
For the board, the decision is a brutal one. They already furloughed employees and closed up office spaces, but actually shutting down the celebration would be too much.
Our celebration means so much to the board of directors. This is not a decision that we are making or preparing to make lightly.
Reporting in Decatur, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
The Decatur celebration has been around for nearly 35 years. The board of directors had a full-time staff that worked year-round to put it together. All right, Marley, the Illini taking on my husband's alma mater tomorrow.
Oh, no way, Minnesota.
He's an Illini fan, though. He grew up here, so don't worry.
Maybe he'll have his Minnesota shirt on underneath his Illinois shirt.
Maybe. He does have a gear from both.
That's
nice, for sure.
Very nice. Well, certainly a big one. Both teams looking for their first win of the season, and this year it's all about the next man up as several players out due to COVID-19 protocol. We'll hear from kicker Caleb Griffin coming up next.
WCIA 3 News is brought to you by Spiro's Law.
The Viewers Club is on the news at 9 on X49. Don't miss your chance to win $100 with your Viewers Club card. Watch the news at 9 on X49 to win. Before you sign this year's lease, see if your farmland is eligible for a cash offer from Tillable. During uncertain times, lock in 3 years rent in cash, paid up front, or annually. Get your cash offer today. Call 844-FARM-200.
Your news every hour in prime time is on News Nation on WGN America.
We have correspondents stationed in those battleground states outside the White House, also in Delaware.
Election night, News Nation was in more cities across America than anyone else to bring you reports and reaction on the ground. News Nation covers your nation every night starting at 8, 7 Central on WGN America. Go to WGNAmerica.com to find WGN America on your cable or satellite provider.
What do you think of the man cave?
I'm telling you this because I care about you. This carpet, it's not good.
I know.
When friends need new floors, you send them to Flooring America. And right now, it's our Shop Local flooring sale. Save up to $1,000 or choose interest-free financing on floors store-wide. Shop local, save big, in-store and online. Only at Flooring America.
Hi, I'm Josh with Backyard Leisure. We're your hot tub experts here in Central Illinois. Did you know that there are legitimate wellness benefits from regular hot tubbing? Of course there are physical benefits, but hot tubbers also experience mental wellness, emotional wellness, even relational wellness by spending improved time with the people they love. While our hot tub superstore is under construction, you can shop all of our hot tubs online at backyardleisure.com, where a wellness consultant can help you find the perfect new hot tub. I'm Josh with Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
From the official television station of Illini Sports, this is WCIA 3 Sports and your Illini Nation.
893 days. That's how long Illinois kicker Caleb Griffin says it's been since he's played in any kind of competitive game. He was forced into action after James McCourt had to sit out because of COVID protocol, but he made the most of his opportunity, making a 28-yard field goal and 3 extra points. WCIA 3's Andy Olson has more.
When Caleb Griffin finally got to kick in his first college game, the lack of a Memorial Stadium crowd was something he was used to.
I was thinking about it. I probably have more kicks on this field with no fans than anyone ever. I mean, I've been coming here kicking in the summer since my sophomore year of high school.
The Danville grad went to 3 summer kicking camps at Memorial Stadium while he was in high school. He played 4 sports for the Vikings, but he hasn't seen the field since, losing a competition to starting kicker James McCourt last fall. Over the offseason, he used that as motivation to keep getting better.
After my sophomore season, my phone lock screen was 25 because that was the amount of games that I'd been here for and didn't make an impact, I wasn't on the field.
Griffin put in plenty of work in the offseason, even kicking outside his childhood home in Danville during the pandemic when the stadium was closed.
He has been waiting patiently, but he's been competing daily. If you've ever been to one of our practice, he is definitely involved and locked in tune to everything that's going on. The confidence level with him is really, really high.
After making his first career field goal, the sideline McCourt was one of the first people to text Griffin. Smith says kicking duties will go back to McCourt when he gets back from quarantine, but Griffin's family, especially his mom, were happy to enjoy the moment in person.
She had other plans, but I called her Thursday night and I was like, Mom, I don't want to ruin your Saturday plans, but I'm starting on Thursdays or on Saturday, so if you want to come to the game, I got a ticket for you. And she jumped right on it because she had to be there for that moment.
And it's a moment Griffin hopes there'll be many more of in orange and blue. Reporting for Your Illini Nation, Andy Olson, WCIA 3 Sports.
And tomorrow, the Illini will battle for their first win of the season. It's a 2:30 kickoff at Memorial Stadium against Minnesota, and our coverage starts at 1:30. You can watch the Illini Nation pregame show on our digital channels. And basketball season is almost here. Kofi Coburn will look to go from the 2020 Big Ten Freshman of the Year to the Center of the Year. Coburn was named to the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar watch list today as hype continues to build for his second year with the program. Last season, he averaged 13 points and 8 rebounds per game. Now, no state series for high school cross country this year. Instead, qualifying athletes competed in an unofficial meet to end the season. In the girls' race, Mabry Broom from Monticello placed 3rd. In the boys' race, Ryder James took 4th, and Leighton Hall was right behind him at 5th. Now, it's interesting, they couldn't wear their school colors. They couldn't really represent their school, but it was still kind of one last hurrah for them to get out there and have one last meet.
Yeah, good for them. Yeah. All right, Marley, thanks. The U of I has been accused of not doing enough to address anti-Semitism on campus. Who's come out in support of the administration? Plus this.
And if they will file a recount for the presidential vote in the entire state of Illinois, the Democratic Party will join them.
It was a different time and place, but as you'll see from the vault, this isn't the only election that's divided a country.
Sports on WCIA 3 is brought to you by P&P Heating and Cooling.
Meet the Murphys. A busy family who loves Casey's Pizza.
We're going to get pizza. Yes.
Now, Casey's has curbside pickup for the Murphys, so they can order online, grab dinner without even leaving the car, and enjoy a meal together as a family. For a limited time, get 25% off any large pizza with promo code 25OFF. Casey's, here for curbside pickup, here for good.
Menards has everything you need to make your home a better place to live. Save today on the top name brand products you know and love, like Tide, Bounty, Swiffer, Gillette, and more. Right now, get 11% off on all Procter & Gamble products. Eliminate musty odors with a Damp Rid Moisture Absorber. They're perfect for basements, closets, and more. All Damp Rid products are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Ready to sell your home in 2020? With a guaranteed offer from Ryan Dallas Real Estate, skip the process of listing your home and go straight to sold, closing in as little as 3 weeks. Stay hassle-free with Ryan Dallas Real Estate's guaranteed offer. It's selling made simple.
It's time to make your Medicare choices for 2021. And a smart choice begins with the right information. Your free information guide from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois will show you how you can have all of your Medicare benefits in one convenient plan with a low monthly premium. And that includes $0 copays for doctor's office visits. Call 1-855-325-5727 now to request your free information guide with no obligation. See how you can have all of your Medicare benefits in one simple plan, plus prescription drug coverage with $0 copays for some drugs at preferred pharmacies. Your plan may also include telehealth services, dental, vision, and hearing benefits, an allowance for purchasing over-the-counter health products, and more. Discover the benefit of Blue. Call 1-855-325-5727 now to request your free information guide.
The primary advantage of using an HSA is its simplicity. It's just a savings account with a debit card attached to it with several tax advantages as well. At IMB, we advise and provide education to our employers and employees on how to take full advantage of this solution.
Are you hiring? Check out the new WCIA 3 job board. Post your open position and reach an entirely new group of job seekers. Promote your opportunity with this new local job board. Go to WCIA.com and post your opening today.
We all know ticks suck blood, but even a tiny tick can make you super sick. When you're outdoors, wear protective clothing and an EPA-registered insect repellent. And remember to check for ticks everywhere. Go to ticksuck.org for more information. Ticksuck.org.
The Bright Spot on WCIA is sponsored by Flooring Surfaces.
I thought we'd do a little bit of a holiday countdown here. How many days until? And the first one I had to come up with was days until the Masters. CBS. We're 6 days away. The Masters in November. That's coming up here in 6 days. Starts on Thursday. Thanksgiving's 20 days away. Winter, 45. Hey,
49 days until Christmas, and New Year's Day is 56 days away, Jess. So how about that? What's your favorite one on there? The Masters?
The Masters, certainly a holiday for some people.
Yeah.
I got to go with Christmas.
There you go.
Classic. All right, looking for a bright spot to your day. Check out this beautiful snapshot. Karen sent this in from Loda. The sunset with all the vibrant colors it brings. Can't ask for a better view than that. If you've got views like that, send it our way. Email news@WCIA.com or message us on Facebook. A mobile laboratory could bring COVID tests to one community. Plus, the race to 270 continues. How close the race is for president. We'll have those numbers coming up after the break.